Good people, I am back with another reaction video. But before we start, please check out our new gaming channel. The link is in the description below. Our live game stream Friday, Saturdays, and Sundays. So please go over there, check us out, give us a like and subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. Today, we'll be doing the best of Bobby Lee and Tom Segura. Now, I'm not sure if this is from, they have a particular podcast or they own a podcast together. I'm not for sure. So let's just check it out and be ready to laugh together.
I mean, listen to me, man. You think that, like, being the way I look, I was killing it in the 90s?
What does that mean?
wasn't. Because, imagine this. Look at this body.
Yeah.
You didn't have this body.
Right.
Okay? You didn't have, you know.
Why do you gotta make it like that?
I didn't do anything.
I mean, that's what I'm thinking, but don't do it.
I know. But you don't have what, you know what I mean, what I have.
I think that you're wrong because
I don't care what you
you're
think.
not going to
it's
believe
not what
this.
I thought.
I know, but you're not going to believe this. But I sincerely, from the get-go, found you attractive.
All right. I mean,
I also grew up around a lot of Koreans.
Funny.
You did?
Yeah.
She's like, in high school, I would have dated dude. No, you wouldn't.
I dated fucking.
You would have
ugly-
never even seen me.
She said
I'm
I
out in
dated
the
ugly.
woods. I'm
She
in the
said I
woods during
dated-
lunch, snorting crystal meth.
You dated ugly?
Oh yeah, I fucked a ton of ugly guys because I wasn't that cute either. When I first came from the Philippines, I had a fucking
then I
bowl
wouldn't
cut,
want
I had
you,
braces.
bitch, back then. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
I had poor tooth to gum ratio. I was a mess. Who else could I couldn't
The
have
best
fucked hot
part
boys.
of that statement
Yeah.
is like, of course I would have dated you. I dated other ugly guys.
Yeah.
Like, and I don't mean, I'm not trying to like perv out on you, but when you're dating a guy who's gay, right, closeted gay, is it can he get aroused by being with a woman?
Yeah.
just
So
normally?
what I found a little sus was that it always had to be face down.
Okay.
And he did this thing where
He
it
would
was like
he would be like in other words, put you in that like you.
yes,
yeah.
he would. It was always his preferred. And on top of that, like it was never like even flat prison style. Like he would, if I was flat on my face, like my body was flat, he would straddle me like a horse.
Oh.
Like he would like fuck like this, like as if I was just. It was weird.
And
but
that was the routine.
that was just a routine.
Wow.
He would do it face to face eventually, right? Sometimes.
Only for like what he had to do.
Imagine
which
his
is, like,
face when he did face to face. He'd be like,
I found it.
FaceTime's fine, but face to
I don't
face.
want to look at your busted ass face.
I found it interesting that, you know, at 22, I was really a buff athlete. I have androgynous features. I do have kind of like a boyish kind of physique. So I think he was really into that.
Oh,
I'm definitely confused at this part, but yeah, okay.
She has a swimmer's body.
Yeah, the swimmer's body, big back.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
At 22 especially, I was just...
I like my women a little meaty.
Jacked.
I like my women a little meaty.
So you were
Not saying that when I'm making love to her, I'm not like going, oh, it's Michael Phelps. I'm not doing
Hey.
By the way, I'm not doing that.
all right, let's be clear.
FYI.
Let's be clear.
Let's be clear.
You kind
He's
of
a
are.
woman.
Kind of are. You're kind of like, this is the back of a warrior.
You'll
I guess
see
they do have a
comics, if
podcast
you
or something.
walk
Maybe
into a
Tom
green
Segura
room,
has one.
Yeah.
There are some comics, and they can't help themselves. They'll go, dun, 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 gong, when I walk in.
They do that too when you walk in?
Yeah, when I walk in. And then I've been conditioned to laugh at it.
But it hurts.
It does. It burns.
Really?
Yeah, it burns. But you have to go, and get that one. You know what I mean? When you've seen it 30 million times in your life.
Of course.
Yeah.
I just can't.
He's going to get beard.
I'm going to get beard implants.
Really?
What? Wait, stop. Why
And
would
he's
you?
serious.
I'm serious. Why would you laugh like that?
Tell me what so I understand. What are you planning on doing?
Getting beard implants?
Which is like a hair transplant?
Your hair don't grow here.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
I looked it up. How much it is, where to go.
Is it a lot?
6,500.
That's not bad at all.
And will it be
Why am I laughing?
like everywhere?
Now, can I just say this?
Yeah.
Just don't tell people that I'm getting it done. I know I'm saying it on this podcast. I understand that, but comics don't listen to this.
So wait, does Ching Chong really
Yeah,
not
I'll
mean
tell
anything?
people.
I think Ching Chong means hello, maybe. I don't know.
Can we just address something about it though?
Go ahead.
It's a fun thing to say.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate that it has negative, racial
So
connotation.
it's probably for
because
white
it really,
people. Probably
it really feels-
Flows off the tongue.
I don't
feels
think
like-
it's
Like, tell me you guys have seen, there is a very offensive meme, okay? It's a mentally handicapped Asian guy, and he's a maestro of an orchestra.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
And it says, and a 1, and a 3, and a ching chong potato.
Yeah.
And it's easily the funniest meme I've ever seen in my entire life.
Right.
Is it offensive? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just very funny. Very funny.
But also, like, it would be nice if it was acceptable to use for, like, you know what I mean? Like, let's say you were like, hey, you know, my mom made this dish, and I was like, what is it? And then you could be like, it's just some ching chong shit, you know? And like, you know?
What does that mean?
Are you religious?
No, but I was raised by 2 pretty devout Catholics.
Oh, thank God.
Okay, all right. Now we can have this discussion.
Yeah.
Okay, so Mike,
I was raised Catholic.
Yeah, I mean, I have a South American mother, so that's kind of like to the 10th power Catholic, you know? Like, we get in the car, if it's a drive that's longer than 10 minutes, we're praying the rosary in the car, you know?
Right.
Oh,
Every
wow.
time you pass a church, you do a sign of a cross.
Cemetery.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's... Go ahead. What was the big fight about earlier?
If you say a single disparaging fucking word. Go ahead.
No, it's just because I'm not a Catholic, because
Yeah.
I wasn't raised Christians, right? I had just certain ideas about, you know, religions.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so for me, I always thought that there was a complete and utter gap or difference between, you know, modern day born again Christianity and Catholicism.
There is.
There is, but what
I don't know the
wasn't
difference
what
in
he said
any
earlier.
of
He
them,
said that
so
Catholicism wasn't a branch of Christianity.
I don't believe
and I was
in
like,
any
no,
of
it
it, but I
absolutely
would-
No,
is.
it's
I'm
the
confused.
foundation
Yeah.
of Christianity.
Everybody started
Everybody
to split with
splits off on
Protestantism,
history.
with Martin Luther.
Of course, I understand it. I understand the fact that they.
But he was
believe it.
screaming about it.
I
He
wasn't
like,
screaming about it, and I just please don't rewrite history.
Like the Catholics do.
All right, like the Catholics do. Okay.
Yeah.
So what I'm just saying is because I always found that born again Christians, right? Just because I've met them. Obviously, can we admit that?
Just born again.
I've lived with them before.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Whereas, one time I was living with this redheaded guy, which gave me a weird. But anyway, I don't know if I told you this, but I left a Hustler magazine just out in the living room, and he is a born again Christian, and I came home one day, and he was crying. He was crying, and he had the Hustler in his hand, and he was crying, and he goes, "How dare you?" And I go, "No, bro, you can look at it."
The audacity.
Right? And he goes, "No, I masturbated to this and I sinned. And if I would have done it, if this was not in the living room." Yeah, this is the same fucker that used to fucking
Hey, man,
take my
it's your
Sunny
fault.
Delight. And he bought Sunny Delight and he would put a measuring line so I wouldn't drink it.
Santino?
No, it was Santino. It was
Sounds
it
different.
sounds like a Santino, right?
Yeah.
And so what I would do is I would fill it with water every time I drank it, right? So eventually it was just water, right? You know, so
You were giving him half the sugar.
right. So he, you know what I mean, like moved out because I left a Hustler magazine out.
That prompted him to move out?
Yeah, right. So he was a born again, like devout. Like he did, you know what I mean, the Harvest.
Was he
Crusades
did he overdose? Was he like an addict or usually these people get into that. They're like, I got arrested.
I don't know. No, but then I lived with a Catholic guy, right? And we would watch porn together. You know what I mean? Like side by side laptops. You know what I mean? We just jerk off together. I mean, he didn't care. Telling Andrew earlier, because we waited 3 hours for you to arrive, and we would have waited forever because
I am
you
sorry.
are
I already
the-
apologized. I'm sorry.
You are the Sir Thomas. Okay, and we know.
I'll tell you this.
What?
This is actually just more wholesome than the only other time that I completely forgot I was scheduled to do a podcast.
Yeah.
So this is the second time.
Yeah.
Today, I was at a big tennis match. You know, I was out in the sun. I got home, showered, I'm laying on the couch. And literally, Andrew's like, "Let me know when you get there." And I was like, "Fuck," right? And I just panicked.
Yeah.
Got my kid dressed, and I was like, "You guys got to watch him." And I just jumped in the car and drove. The last time was in God, I want to say this is 2012. Holy shit. But I remember it like it was yesterday. And I had agreed to do the Sklar Brothers podcast.
Which is one of the best.
They're great. They're great guys. And they're like, "Hey, will you, come on Friday and we'll see you at noon." And I go, "Yeah, okay." I'm jerking off, looking at my phone, watching porn, like stroking my and it just the iPhone thing it's like Randy Sklar, and I'm like and as soon as I see his name I'm like, "Fuck." So he's like, "Are you close?" And I was like, "To coming."
Well, sexual.
Sexual.
Oh, Rick last.
Oh, we're talking about sexual or podcasting.
I mean, we could add sex. Sure. Okay.
No, what I want to know is who would you podcast with?
Well, that's what we did. We did.
We already did that. So then who's going to replace?
These are companions. But yeah, now
replace me sexually as a lover.
Does it have to be? I'm running away from this community and industry as a whole.
Okay, good.
I wouldn't
Girl.
fuck with a comedian.
So make up a
ever
guy,
again.
what he has.
But if I had to choose a comedian, if I had to,
Yeah.
a gun wouldn't necessarily even need to be in my head, but it would absolutely be Jamar Neighbors.
okay.
Interesting.
I love him. I find him so attractive.
Jamar Neighbors.
You and him are
That would be my guy.
different.
No, I see a lot of similarities.
I don't know what it is.
Let's go through them.
Why? No, because I'll be honest with Jamar Neighbors is a shock to me.
Is it?
It's just he's muscular.
So muscular.
Like he's way more muscular than I am.
And he doesn't have to try. It's just there.
Yeah, that's great to
He's
know.
just fucking jacked.
He's jacked.
Yeah.
He's also much younger.
And then who's your lover now?
No comedian.
Thank God.
But if it had gun to your head, I had to. I chose Jamar.
That's a fair point.
So hard, babe.
You have to.
Oh God.
I'll choose one.
Probably
for
an
you.
open micer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would need an open mic.
And also someone who's kind of impressed, you know? Like you can be
Yeah.
Check
I
out
need
this
that, right? Right?
like, wow.
I want her to come into this podcast and go, oh, wow.
And you'd be like, you could do this too one day. Keep at it. Come over.
You know me. I was on a flight, and some redneck comes up to me and he goes, he wanted. You could tell he wanted to talk to me. He didn't know how to bring it up, so he just goes, "Hey man," I go, "What's up?" He goes, "My daughter, she loves Hello Kitty."
That's all he said?
Yeah, just to bring up, what I mean, conversation.
Yeah.
And see, as an ethnic person, I know where he's coming from.
That he's trying.
Right, he's trying. So for me, the trying in itself, you know
No,
what I mean?
Bob, to be fair, the guy that created Hello Kitty, you look strikingly like. That's the problem.
That's a good
Yeah, but
point.
why
That's
would I be in the middle seat of a Southwest Airlines seat?
Well,
Because you're just trying to save some money.
Yeah,
dude.
man.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
everyone.
That
Oh,
guy-
I see. So his assumption is, man,
That
he's
guy's-
Group E. That guy's Group E.
Hello Kitty
right?
guy's
Hello Kitty guy's Group E
super
on
humble.
Southwest, like the rest of us.
yeah.
Right? He's a common man.
You should have said, how'd you know it was
Yeah.
me?
Right.
How'd you know it was me?
Right, played along.
Yeah.
Right?
No, wait. When he did that, because you at that point can go, "The fuck are you telling me that for?" Right? But how did you?
Well, I'm sure, I know like John Cho.
yeah.
John Cho would have been like, hey man, that's fucking crazy what you just said. Right? He would have said that. Right? Because I know how John Cho is, right?
My kid loves Hello Kitty.
yeah. But I would have been like, you know what I mean? What I was like, hey man, that's cool.
Yeah.
I think it's good stuff too.
Well, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love it too. I say.
He
Oh,
was
yeah.
like, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I know that, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, most people probably don't know who the creator of Hello Kitty is. I don't. So, I probably been saying, oh, okay, that's nice. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all thought about Bobby Lee and Tom Segura. They're pretty funny. I didn't know they had a podcast. I had to check that out. They're pretty funny. Let me know what y'all thought about that in the comment section below. And if it's your first time visit, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, share this wonderful, wonderful channel out to the world. Guys, thank you all so much for watching. And until next time, peace.